The problems that we are solving with our client have expanded beyond tactical and transactional use cases to building sustainable value for them. What that means is integration across multiple tool stacks. Where it becomes really challenging is having a tool that actually can integrate and create value for it in an expedited fashion. For us, those touch points and integration, API based integration was a paramount, and Blue Prism did just that by giving us a sustainable platform and having a stable governance around it.
For one of our biggest transformations at our manufacturing client this year was helping them work through the process of transitioning models that were superseded or being sunset, deplete the inventory, and then open it up to the new model. So it posed a lot of different challenges, a lot of supply chain inefficiencies that were really uncovered. But what we had found is, like Parag had alluded to, our solution is not just RPA. And it's not just analytics, right? It's a combination of analytics, RPA, enhancements in their CRM, their ERP system, virtual agents, right? And the list goes on. So I think the beauty that what we found is that Blue Prism almost kind of filled our gaps and really acted as that orchestrator, really streamlining a lot of those things and kind of plugging and playing all of those things for where analytics maybe fell short or other things didn't quite give us the full package. But we were able to kind of play up the strengths of a lot of those different tools and various tool stacks. And Blue Prism was kind of our orchestrator or our web, really tying the whole solution together, which allowed us to kind of scale in those ways that we had always wanted to.
When you look at automation today, it is evolving systemically from what RPA-led use cases were in the past. As organizations start demanding a higher degree of return, bigger impact in terms of the core KPIs and competencies and metrics, it's very important that automation starts being seen as an integrated capability of a number of converging technologies. In this specific use case and scenario, that's exactly what the team were able to do. They were able to understand from the client what is the strategic metric that they're trying to improve. They were then able to diffuse that into the process and understanding the collective touch points across the end-to-end value chain, and then bring the coordination of a number of technologies to bear in an integrated manner that allows them to systemically change that process's outcomes. Seeing this in action is the future of automation and how it will happen in the world today. And this team did an excellent job of groundbreaking work in pursuing that type of methodological application. It really made the impact of being able to shift a process that had known to have inherent challenges for many years, but hitherto had not found a mechanism to effectively impact the outcome. Now, that is very much a reality. Not only that, it set a foundational platform for the organization to be able to build up its capacity and appetite for more of these transformational type use cases that sit in other areas of the business. So not only did it achieve the agenda, it gave them the courage, the emphasis, and the belief that this can happen on a more systemic basis across the whole organization. The client now will expand this further, not just across the supply chain, but through the process of this use case itself, it identified several upstream challenges which further could improve the process of effectively addressed. The team already now focusing on those areas. So you start looking at not at a domain-specific scenario, but looking at the end-to-end value chain from origination to final conclusion, and starting to see how you build several of these micro-transformational use cases across that value chain to now shift something that can be impacted right down at the financial statement level. The capacity and muscle memory that the team have invested, not just within EY, but with the client's teams as well, enables them to be able to tackle this across all functional domains, across all the primary process and value chains in the organization. And that's where the organization will now be shifting on a more material basis. And the partnership with Blue Prism, it continues to go from strength to strength, and love the way that working together, we can really impact our clients in a positive light.